Something that a lot of people forget is their internet security. They think they know what they're doing, or they won't click a bad website or a bad ad, or that they're on a Mac and Macs can't get a virus. Macs can get a virus. Any operating system, any platform that can access the internet can and possibly get a virus. There's different viruses. Most people use a virus as a umbrella term. A virus is actually a specific file that attaches to another file that replicates itself, and it can attack either by changing something, like you right click, doesn't work, or your dragging doesn't work, or you can do something worse and just turn off your antivirus program or Windows Defender. And another thing it does is it replicates itself a lot. So it's very hard to track down, and it spreads quickly. Trojans is considered a virus, but they're like the Trojan horse, where it looks like it's a legitimate program, but it's not. And when it installs, it can do something funny. My uncle would like to make a little Trojan and send it to his friend, and make it so every time he right clicks or to click something, another Windows pops up, and just little pranks like that. But they're very harmful, and if you install it, it can be hard to install, or even find out what you installed that did it. And it's actually almost is worse than a virus, because it's installed. It has paths to your entire computer. But the good thing is it doesn't replicate, so it's harder to transfer. You have to actually install and put it into your computer, so it has to have human interaction to work. Worms, though, they go into your computer, they have no need for human interaction whatsoever, and they replicate a lot, and they like to go to your mail, attach itself to your mail without, you just does it automatically, and spreads. Worms are probably the most common one because of how much it spreads. Spyware is something very passive. All it does is send information. It doesn't do anything to you personally until it grabs your bank account, your email, or like your student ID. They can grab that by when you log into your websites. And very dangerous. Macs is a myth that Macs can't get a virus. They can, just like any other one, but the myth has some base. What Mac is built off of is unique. I forgot it. It's based off a very secure operating system that's very old, and that allows it to not get a lot of viruses. Macs are a minority. More people have a PC, a Windows computer, than a Mac. And for someone to make a virus, they have to know the operating system. Because I was making a simple program for a class, and at the end of it, we would put system pause, so that pause and we can see the result. If I would have played it on a Mac, that wouldn't have worked. The operating system's underlying code is completely different, so the commands and operations aren't compatible. One of the things that Macs can be is a carrier. They can get a virus from, specifically for Windows, carry it, send it to their friend, and now they didn't get the virus, but they send it to someone else. There's different kinds of antivirus programs. Some of them are free. They're not as good. They don't update as much. Norton is sturdy. It's It's it takes up a lot of room. It doesn't update a lot, and it's older, so a lot of viruses have gotten around it, and because it doesn't update enough, those viruses can still get around it. More popular one is Avast. It's very heavy on your computer. I didn't like it for that reason, and just it running could take a good part of your processing and your RAM, but if it, God forbids, scans, your computer's locked. I mean, you could barely access the internet through it. Someone introduced me to Kaspersky. It doesn't run that heavy, and it scans not as hard, and it updates about every 2 days. Like, there's an update for it, and it doesn't run hard. When it scans, it doesn't even run hard, and when you're idling your computer, you can set it so that it scans for Trojans, worms, and spyware. You just walk away from the computer, it's scanning. And scams are big. I mean, you click on a website and there's a whole bunch of ads everywhere. And if you click one, it could be just them advertising their product, or it could be just them trying to get you to click it so that they can send a cookie to you and get information from you through there. Cookies themselves aren't bad, but they store information so that they can be used and utilized for malicious intent. I just recently learned about this. It's that everyone knows about. Watch out for your emails and whatnot for different scams and things like that. There's actually a term for it. It's phishing. And so people send you like a bank one. It looks very formal, like, we cannot access your account, please verify it. And you send in your credentials, and now they have your bank account. Survey questions. Like, you can, sometimes you want to download something, and they would have you, before you download, these ads, and you select an ad, you click the ad, you go through it, you actually fill out your information for it, then have you do another survey, and they keep getting more information from you, and you never get what you download. You can spend hours just going through these surveys, and you're not going to get anything from it. You're not going to get any $100 coupon from Walmart or Winn-Dixie. And scams are just there so they can get your information. So I want you to watch what you click. Thank you.